So I'd have sympathy for a family who didn't protect their own. September 7th was a full moon and eclipse. It's a crazy time for a sacrifice. That would be a crazy day for a sacrifice. Someone from Lake Elsinore. I live in Lake Elsinore, about 10 minutes away. There was so much more going on. Her family knew he was with her since she was 11. They didn't care. All they cared for was the money given to them. Guys, 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 have I not said the same? Now, remember what happened with Rihanna. Remember, she has Spanish parents. Okay, probably barely speak any English. Probably was living check to check poverty. You know what I'm saying? You see it right there, plain and day. Same exact shit that happened to Rihanna, allegedly. That's why she has the same shush on her finger. The same exact shit happened with Rihanna, where her parents were pretty much paid off because she was flown overseas underage, okay, and pretty much forced into her record label. The same exact shit applied here. Her family knew he was with her when she was 11. They didn't care. All they cared about was the money given to them. Yes, unfortunately, she was reported missing in 2024, but they all knew where she was already. Even her friends extorted David with money. There's pictures literally. We're going to see that later on. There's pictures literally of David giving her friends money in the street, paying them not to say anything. So that they wouldn't say where she was staying. I think the mom should be responsible for allowing a child to move in with her boyfriend at that age. It's too many things, just like a rabbit hole. There's a lot more than what is being said here in Elsinore. Am I saying it right? Elsinore or Elsinore. All her friends are talking about it because she was in communication with them. So sad. So sad. I wish Cherie Purnell was up in here because she's from the West Coast. I wish she was up in here. I wish Cherie Purnell was up in here. I need to hear West West, y'all. I need to see that float to the chat one time. West West, y'all. I wonder if she knows anything about this stuff. But then when I did, they even report her missing. But then why did they even report her missing? I think because she didn't go to school. Okay, so it was probably the school that actually did it because the teacher actually came out and confessed that he knew about her not being at school. The teacher had came out with that as well. She would sneak out at age 11. Her neighborhood is horrible. I'm an adult and wouldn't be caught dead walking in the middle of the night there. Then they see, what did I just say? Parents lived in poverty. Parents probably lived in the hood. Ivorani, what's going on? Her parents probably lived in the hood. Okay? So that tells me right there that, she definitely, like, the mom was definitely getting paid. The parents in general were getting paid off. That's what that tells me right there. The parents were getting paid off. There's no way that they weren't. There's just no way that they weren't. Like, it's so much evidence that they were getting paid off. Like, I'm real conflicted now by that. I'm real conflicted by that. I don't know about y'all, yo. Because now that I know that it's the same exact situation that happened with Rihanna, it's like, damn, this is human trafficking. Yeah, Usher, Aaliyah. I was saying that to myself too. Like, damn, Justin Bieber, Usher, Aaliyah, all these kids that got trafficked. the same exact way, all because their parents were not making enough at the time. It's crazy. Let me see. Then they saw he had money and it became more dependent and sold. Because what else can you call that mother? What else can you call a mother that lets her 13-year-old leave her house with someone who's 18 and not care? Okay, so she was 13 at the time when she left the second time. That would explain why the 2 years, the 2 years there. So in 2022, she was 12, right? So 2023, so the song came out in 2022. So I guess she would have been turning 13, right? Yeah, she would have been turning. Yeah, okay, that's why 13-year-old. She would have been turning 13 when the song came out. Gotcha. All right. And 5 to 10 minutes away from Lake Elsinore isn't Lake Elsinore. People have to go out of Lake Elsinore to shop or do anything that's not small town. I live in San Bernardino, so Riverside, Paris, Domingo. Okay. Her ex was murdered in Lake Elsinore. Okay, so that's what I said down there. Her ex was murdered in Lake Elsinore. So there isn't no bad neighborhoods out there. Stop giving false narratives about this poor family. You don't know. 5 to 10 minutes from her house. Okay, she lives 5 to 10 minutes from her house. It's crazy. You knew and you didn't do anything. What I know is what I was told when it happened, and what I could have. What could have I've done? What could I have done when her mom knew? Her whole family knew. They practically sold her. This was literally a theory someone had too about this, that someone had literally sold her to David. Do you think this artist was framed? Something doesn't seem right. No, I don't necessarily think he was framed. I don't necessarily think David was framed at all. And the biggest reason I don't think David was necessarily framed, he 1000% has something to do with it. He 1000% had something to do with this. Now, whether or not he was the actual person that did the murder is the other part that remains to be seen. That's the only part that remains to be seen. That part investigators will have to figure out. At the same time, like I said, I don't think he was necessarily framed as much as I think that this cover up was a fuck up. I think the initial plan to cover it up was a complete fuck up, or the marketing of it was so genius because his record sales started to actually go up. The only reason they're canceling the shows is because there's an actual federal investigation going on now. That's the only reason they're canceling the shows. But the overall success of the music is actually starting to happen now even more because now people know who the fuck David is because of this shit. So just because you were told something doesn't make it true. How dare you slander her family? You have no idea. All right, we're not going to listen to that part. Carmen lived 5 to 10 minutes away from the girl. So because they know what they did, if that was my child, I would have raised all hells on earth since the day she was reported missing. But how could they? They always knew where she was and with who. And it says here, the friends are friends in my son's group of friends. They thought it was funny. That's this. Oh my God, we're gonna get into that too because there's literally a message from his circle of friends that said the same exact thing that he would joke about it. What is not funny is how parents, they see their kids with money. They didn't give them. I guess you want to say, or not didn't give them. Wow. Oh, so now I understand why I have that kind of feeling like she was under his control. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. Oh, this is really detailed here. Shout out to the Reddit. Shout out to the Reddit team. This girl Kiki here, girl, this tracks for the LE to my Lake Elsinore. That area is known for parents just letting their little girls run around with older men. It's also a hot. What did I say, y'all? It's there plain as day. It's a hot spot for what? It couldn't be more plainer than that. Just like now Carmen goes to say, just like I said, there's more to this story, but it's not much I can say about it. Just that the mom should be responsible along with the rest of her family that allowed this to happen. This girl was literally human trafficked, and her parents sold her to David. Pretty much whoever was the pimp. And I don't even think David was the pimp. I think the manager or whoever the manager is working for is the actual pimp of the situation here. So the mother also apparently isn't here legally. David kept threatening to turn her in and have her deported if she told anyone or went to the authorities. So he pretty much threatened her with ICE. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. This is according to some of her friends and family. She's not even here legally. The mother's not here legally. Isn't that something? Guys, make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get the likes up in here. So we need to spread this more. Because I don't think it's not enough people talking about the fact that this girl was literally trafficked. I don't think it's a lot. I don't think it's enough people talking about the fact that this little proof right here from the people in the neighborhood saying literally that where she was a hot spot for trafficking. And it's known for parents letting their little girls run around with older men. There's a few different Celeste running around out there. No money in the world would make me give my child to someone she sold her for $10,000 a week. Then he would have gone to jail as well for being in a relationship with a 13-year-old, but that's why he paid. He didn't want to be seen as a pedo. Now, my only thing is the record didn't blow up until 2022. So now I'm saying to myself, well, damn, he got that money pretty damn fast. He got that fucking money fast. I'm talking about he got paid for this trafficking fast. Allegedly. But that's why he paid and wouldn't be seen as pedo. This is crazy. I'm not saying he's not guilty. He was 16 and she was 11 when they started talking. Celeste lied, said she was older, but 11 years old and being sexually active and talking about it in the group chats. It's big as hell. No, it's a big ass hell no for me, but blame both the mom and him. I do. Who the hell allows a child to live with someone else? To hoe and live with someone else? 1 second, y'all. I gotta turn my air up a little bit. I don't really care about having the camera on now when I get up. It's only if I gotta go away or do something real quick. But other than that, I don't really care about that because That's why I got that in the background now. So guys ain't gonna be looking at nothing. So had to turn my air on though. It's getting a little hot in here. Oh boy. First of all, I don't know who David is or was. Second and most important, you call the cops and have him arrested. The mom knew all of this, and she kept quiet because money was better than her daughter being groomed. I know more than you think. I live here in Elsinore, very close to her. Why do you think there's nothing? Oh, wow. There's nothing in RHE News, talking about the local news pretty much. Why isn't the mom or the family who knew this aren't talking? That's true. I kept saying that. I was like, yo, the parents ain't even coming forward about the shit. That was a quick sign that they knew. The parents ain't trying to say shit. Like, how is David cooperating, but the parents aren't? She knew it was the mom way too quiet for me. You see mothers every day lose a child out of their sight, and they break down here. Mother let her child go away to whoever. All right, and comment down here said, yet the brother just stated they all knew she was with. Yeah, where did I have that at? Because I have the brother's stuff here too. I have the brother here somewhere. Hold on. One second, y'all. I have the brother here. Just gotta find it real quick. Give me 1 second. Somebody actually had found the messages being sent to the brothers. Is it? All right, I'm gonna just X that out because I'm gonna come back to his page and just get it. That's Maji. Okay, so it's gotta be one of these down here. Got to be one of these here. Let's go back to my boy Mias. It's back here actually. Wait, is this one it? And that's the pregnancy timeline. Second victim. Where is my shit?
From the Discord on my page in previous videos, so if you guys want to check that out, go do that. But we have some new screenshots right here that I want to share with
1 second. I just want to make sure something.
You guys as well. So Celeste is the deleted user in his Discord, specifically in this message right here. She says, gosh, everything is so fast. David, bye, love you. Even though the pics they sent on here give me whiplash. And then she adds him to make sure that he sees her post.
Okay, no, that's part of the relationship timeline. I want to get to that later on. I'm trying to find the brother ones. Hold on, because I have the brothers. That's Maji again. Where's the brother? Where's the one with the brother? Yeah, where's Matt? Where's that one at? Because it came from Matt. Let me just put that in real quick. Celeste. Brother. DMs. Where are the bumbleclad messages? Ah, here it goes. This is Matthew pretty much showing the messages that he got from Celeste's brother. He's showing proof, of course, that's Celeste's brother. And it says, dude, why does David follow you? So pretty much David was following the brother. All respect to your sister, and I hate how shitty people are being. Was it really him? Jesus, all love, man. Yes, it was him, the brother replies, because he found my account out of nowhere and followed me. Fuck, well, he has it coming. That's wild, just randomly. Did you even ever talk to him? I met him once in person. Did you and your family know of your sister being with him? Like, she was living with him? All this shit is so confusing and disgusting. I knew and went to the police about it. So the brother actually went to the police about it, but he had lack of evidence, so it was waved off. I hate the LAPD. I really do. I fucking hate the LAPD. We already know why, but I hate the LAPD. Bullshit. Now that there's 1,000 people backing you up, that won't happen again. But if they had listened, even then, they don't do anything. They haven't even done anything towards him. That's how it was Wait. Yep. That's how celebrities just look at fucking Diddy. That's how it is with the celebrities. Just look at fucking Diddy. They don't do shit. I know it fucking sucks. Fucking crazy people suffer for it. How long has she been gone? Dead? 2 weeks. So she had been dead 2 weeks. Damn, that soon? People have been saying like a month. The dude's a weirdo. So that timeline that we was looking at with August, between August and September, was actually coinciding with this, with the 2 weeks. Remember, she was dead August 4th. They found her September 8th. She was killed supposedly on August 4th, and they found her 2 weeks later, September 8th. Let me just look at my calendar real quick, just so I could verify. Oh, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. So that wouldn't be 2 weeks, of course. So let me see. It would be about a month. It would be about a month, actually. They found her in a month, but they're saying that she was killed 2 weeks. So she was dead for 2 weeks, which means that okay. So that coincides with the other theory that she was killed while he was on tour, not while he was still in California. That part would make sense as well, if what he's saying is right, because 2 weeks, he was long gone. He was too far away to actually be anywhere near California. So 2 weeks from the supposed time that she was killed would have been the 22nd. But if she was actually killed on August 22nd, that would be 2 weeks before she was actually found. So she was killed somewhere around the 22nd or 23rd. Between the 22nd and 25th, I should say. She was killed somewhere around there. But of course, forensics is saying she was dead way before that. What do you think happened? Like, just didn't want her to expose him being with her? I don't know. Damn, was your sister like in love with him and choosing to stay? I'm guessing it was all him just manipulating her. Yeah, she was always saying that he was waiting till she was 18 to get married. That's some R. Kelly shit right there, and stuff like that. Fucking sick. What's crazy is all those people in his circle who knew and didn't say shit. I saw one guy did get sued by him. I'm sure you would have too if you kept pushing. Dog, what? I never knew that. My sister wouldn't say anything ever. Dude, there's so much shit in that Discord he has. What the fuck? There's a Discord? So the brother didn't even know there's a Discord. Yeah, it was just the fan Discord and stuff. I wasn't in it, obviously, but from what I know, he was decently active in it. And some screenshots and screen recordings were posting today and yesterday after the news showed one guy saying this. Of course, that was that's the Discord message about someone saying, yo, play that one about the missing girl, Celeste. He literally told people that he had a song about the missing girl, Celeste. 95% sure it's legit someone who was in the server before it was lock screen recorded them looking up this message, and it wasn't edited or anything. What the fuck? No fucking way, dude. Please send me more if you know, dude. I got you, bro. Let me find everything that's been posted for you. That's why I said so many people were after David. Now after this, they have found so much evidence to back this shit up. Dude, I never knew this shit. Only a small number of people were aware until today. I wish I would have known. I could have used this. You didn't have your sister added on Discord, right? I don't even have Discord. Yeah, I was seeing because someone took. Oh, someone took a screenshot of her account supposedly. Okay, so this was that emoji right there. Him seeing the screenshot of her account. Because he didn't know that she was in the Discord. And this is her older brother, not like her younger brother. Her older brother pretty much didn't have a Discord. So this again adds to the fact that, you know, her family was definitely living in poverty. But her older brother didn't even have a Discord and know about it, but her younger sister did. So he pretty much was in the older generation and wasn't a part of the young hip world as far as the Discord and whatnot. So this is what I got. So him showing the pictures, of course, of everything. And of course, we're going to be going over a lot of this stuff as well. Yeah, just all the proof that, you know, that Celeste was even around David. Or those photos of her, and that song was unreleased. David song apparently. Here's a video proving this, and all those photos of her. He said, yes. Do you know any of your sister's Instagram accounts? And this is more messages between David, of course, and her. And he's like, that's my sister, dog. Damn, that just felt so painful, him saying that. That's my sister, dog. He's like, you think this is real? He's like, yes, I do. I know who Gus is. He's dead. Now, this is where things get very interesting. Because look at this message thread right here. So, and I want to see if this part was true, right? So, they said that Gustavo, which would be Gustavo Morales, was the first person that actually raped Celeste. So yeah, it says he got shot up, he's dead, and he's like, you think David did it or just some other shit? He's like, some other stuff. And I guess that was the last few messages right here. He's like, oh, okay. Now, let me look that up real quick.